Now that you know what stormwater is and the parts that make up a typical stormwater system, let's talk about best management practices, or BMPs for short. BMPs are ways to reduce pollutants from entering your stormwater system. They can also help reduce high maintenance costs. In this video, we're going to talk about some good housekeeping BMPs that you and all of your neighbors should be practicing. We all have a responsibility to reduce the pollutants that come off our properties and protect the health of our rivers, lakes, and bays. Most of us depend on our cars to get from place to place, and our cars are a major source of pollutants in stormwater. It's important to stay up to date on your car maintenance and fix leaks quickly.
Need a car wash? The best option is to take it to a commercial car wash. Car washes recycle water, so they use less of it. They also send the polluted wash water to the sewer system, where it is cleaned before it enters our waterways. If you need to wash at home, do it over the grass lawn or a gravel surface so the wash water can filter through the soil. The soil acts like a sponge, soaking up the pollution before it reaches our storm drain or ditch. Also, always opt for a phosphate-free and biodegradable soap, since other detergents can harm fish and wildlife.
When it comes to lawn care, there are a few things that you can do to reduce pollutants in stormwater. Avoid applying lawn chemicals like fertilizers, herbicides, and pesticides whenever possible. It's also important that you never dump yard waste, like leaves or grass clippings, in ponds, creeks, ditches, or on roadways. It's pollution and can clog culverts, storm drains, and pipes, and cause flooding. It can also add nutrients and other pollutants to the water and spread invasive plants. It's best to take your yard waste to a green waste facility. If you choose to compost your yard waste, make sure your compost location is far from ditches, streams, ponds, and wetlands.
Similarly, keep trash and debris out of your stormwater system. This includes anything from garbage bags to bottles to cigarette butts. Avoid putting out your garbage and recycling early for curbside pickup if it's windy or if there's wind in the forecast. Even the smallest pieces of garbage can build up to clog your stormwater system, cause flooding, harm wildlife, and let's be honest, it's just not nice to look at. If you're storing any chemicals on your property, such as paint or oil, make sure that it is properly contained, under cover, and isn't leaking.
Another important piece of good housekeeping is picking up after your pets. When stormwater runs off of your yards and into the storm drains, what goes with it? You guessed it, poop. Pet poop carries bacteria, viruses, and parasites that can harm our health as well as the health of fish and aquatic plants. The best solution is to scoop, bag, and trash every poop. Make sure you clean up any poop piles in your yard at least weekly, ideally daily, and especially before it rains. Plan ahead when you go for walks. Always take extra bags and a flashlight if it's dark outside.
Clean catch basin grates, free of any debris, are necessary to keep your system working correctly. If the storm drains get clogged, water can't flow down them, and flooding can quickly become a problem. Do your part to keep the grates in your neighborhood clean by removing built-up sediment, leaves, and other debris. Only rain down the drain. If you see someone dumping a substance into a catch basin or any other part of the stormwater facility, alerting Whatcom County Public Works immediately can help to reduce the potential impact of the pollution. We all know the old saying, if you see something, say something. Please remember, stormwater is the only thing that is allowed into the storm system. It is prohibited to allow any discharge of water to enter into a storm system that contains any pollutants. This includes water used to wash your vehicles. Whatcom County Public Works inspects catch basins on county-owned roads every 18 months to 2 years, depending on location. Your privately owned catch basins should be inspected annually and after storms. It's good practice to inspect more frequently when leaves are falling and likely to clog grates. Please reach out to us if you need help determining public versus private. We're here to help.
We hope you'll take the time to look at the areas around your home and neighborhood and think about where there's room for improvement. Work with your neighbors to make sure you're all doing your part to keep your stormwater system in good working condition while protecting the natural environment. If you need further assistance or identify a problem that is beyond your ability to correct, contact Whatcom County Public Works for assistance. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for our next video where we'll get into some of the more technical BMPs for your stormwater system.